So before we get started, let me just send this little warning out. Last time I did a video on parallel perpendicular lines, and I went through wonderful, just explaining why you do what you do, what you do. People didn't watch the video, they didn't take it carefully, take it seriously. They didn't watch it carefully, and then when it was time for the little quiz, they just bombed the quiz. I had to curve the quiz. This won't happen this time. So either watch the video or just fail. Those are your options right now. So you could just watch the video, have fun with me, learn something, and just move on with your life. It will be probably close to 15 minutes long because of everything that we have to cover. And you see how fast I'm talking. I will slow down later. All right, so y is greater than 2/3 x minus 1. So we know we graph this like a regular line with the slope of 2/3 and the y-intercept of -1. So we start down here at -1. And then the slope of 2/3 says go up to the right 3. Go up to the right 3. My pen is just working wonderful. Down to the left 3. Yeah, okay, I feel like I skipped something. Down to the left 3. We're not going to make all these dots for all the lines because the simple fact that I want to get through the video. So this is not equal to, so that means I have what type of line, people? A dashed line. Okay, so the line will be dashed. Why? Because y is not equal to. Okay, but y is greater. This is your y-axis. Where is y greater than this line? Y is greater than this line above the line. So we will shade above the line. Okay, and everything in the shaded region is a solution. All right, let's look at the next one. Let's get a little colorful. Let's change the colors. So y is less than or equal to -2x plus 3. So this is a linear inequality. Start at 3 and go down to the right 1. Down to the right 1. We're just going to just stop it right there. We get the point. So this is equal to, so we know this is a solid line. And we'll keep going. And so y is less than or equal to -2x plus 3. Well, less than will be below this line. Y is less than. This is your line. Line. Y is less than this. So everything less than that will be beneath the line. So we shade on this side of the line. And anything on the line is a solution as well, since it's equal to. All right, moving on. Let's change the color again. Okay, it's Christmas time. So y is greater than -4x. So the slope of this line is -4 over 1. The y-intercept of this line is 0. So we start at 0, and then we go down 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left 1. And then we have a dashed line. This says y is greater. So where is the greater region? Let's change the shade to above the line. Okay? Okay, AKA with this, it looks pink and green, AKA. All right. Y is less than or equal to -4. So the y-intercept of this line is -4. The slope is 0. This is a HOI. Okay? HOI. So I start at -4, 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. HOI means horizontal, a horizontal line with a slope of 0 and it crosses the y-axis. So here the line is equal to, so we know it's a solid line, if I can say it right. Solid line. I'm not gonna straighten that up. Y'all do better than me, okay? Be greater than I am. Just be greater. Okay, so y is less than or equal to -4. Where is y less than? Y would be less than, not up here, wouldn't be here, it would be down here. Okay? Read our inequalities correct. All right, new color. +2. I'm going up 1 to the right 3, down 1 to the left 3. This is equal to, so that is 4. Is that 1, 2, 3? That's 4. I felt like that dot was far away. Look at the magic. Hopefully you ain't make the same mistake. Y'all can count better than I can. All right, or maybe not. Equal to, solid line. Y is greater. Where will y be greater? Where would y be greater? Y would be greater above the line. because that's where y is greater than this line. Okay, and then the little funky one, x is less than 3. Well, this is a VUX, VUX, vertical line, undefined slope, x crosses the x-axis at 3, or x equals, or here we have x less than or greater than, whatever the good stuff. This is going to be a dashed line. And again, where is x less than 3 at? Well, x is less than 3 over here. That's where all the x's are less than 3. All right, that's 5 minutes of our life. Let's move on. So it said, now look at some more inequalities. How would you prefer to graph each equation? It's supposed to say inequality every year. I said I'm going to change it, and I'm not going to change it now because it's going to keep the tradition alive. Using slope-intercept form or finding the x and y intercepts and tell y. Well, we're not. I'm not going to even show y'all. I'm going to show y'all, but y'all are not going to do it. So just put everything in slope-intercept form. So this one is easy. I will use slope-intercept form, and I will graph y is greater than 3x plus 4. Okay, that's easy. Here, I could use the x-intercepts because x-intercept, this is technically aka standard form it would be in. So I take the a, which is right here, ax plus by, ax plus by is equal to c. I take the a and divide it into my c. So my x-intercept would be what? 3. My y-intercept would be negative 2. But y'all are not going to do that. And when I'm using the x and y intercept, I'm not even gonna go there. If you really want to know, send me a remind and I'll show you. Okay, so because of the sake of time, I can't. So that's what you could do, but you can't tell me where to graph because it has to be in slope intercept form for me to know that y is greater. This is not in slope intercept form, so I can't say, oh, this is less than. Nope, I have to get in slope intercept form. So let's do this. 2x minus 3y is less than or equal to 6. Slope-intercept form. Subtract 2x. Subtract 2x. We get negative 3y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 6. Divide by negative 3. What happens when we divide the inequality by a negative? We flip the sign. So anybody that thought it was less than, you would have been wrong because we have to flip the sign. Y is greater than 2/3 x minus 2. Now we know this is y is greater than this. We'll be shading in the greater region. Okay, so here we have y plus 3x is greater than 2. So get y alone. We could use standard form. If there's time, I'll show you at the end. I doubt there'll be time left because of all that we have to do. All right, so we get y is greater than negative 3x plus 2. Okay, and we will shade in the greater region. So here, oh my gosh, I forgot I changed this. You all's notes don't have these last 3. Forgot I changed this. So we're just going to delete this now. Okay, y'all graphs are larger as well. I'm just not going to go through all of that. I just deleted it, and that gets the point across. So I need to solve these and put these in slope intercept form. X minus y is greater than or equal to negative 4. Subtract x from both sides. We get negative y is greater than or equal to a negative x minus 4. Divide everything by negative 1. Divide by negative 1. We get y. Don't forget to flip the sign, y'all. I remember on the test, that's the most missed question. Flip this sign, y'all. Y is less than or equal to x plus 4. Okay? So we start at I'm gonna graph them at the end. Let's solve them. So we get negative y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 2. What should I do? I do this 2 this way and this way, whatever. Divide by negative 1, divide everything by negative 1. So we get y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 2. Over here, put it in slope intercept form, x plus y is less than 2. So we subtract x, y is less than negative x plus 2. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have y'all graph this. I'm just going to let y'all graph this. I solved it with you. You can graph it. All right, let's move to the last thing. Make the video a little bit, shorter. So it says write an inequality for each graph. Each line has the form you are to write the equation Inequality, Mr. O'Neill, in. Keep the tradition alive, keep the mistake there. For standard form, you can use a simple x plus y formula. Think outside the box. We're not going to do that. And so in standard form, SF means standard form. Shout out to Logan, Camille. Who else would ask what does SF mean? Sometimes Gerard will ask questions like this. Um, Jordan would ask, what does SF mean? Standard form, and this is slope intercept form. That's a SI. It's not a lowercase l. Shout out to Alexis. She would ask something like that. All right, great. All those people got shout outs. You're famous. You're you too, Mr. O'Neill, famous. So standard form. So I can find the equation in slope intercept form and put it in standard form. All right, we're going to do the first three together, and the rest y'all going to do on your own because I'm tired of talking. Great. So we have 2, and we go up 2 to the right 1. So I know that my M is 2, my B is 2. So in slope intercept form, this equation will look like, I can put it in point slope and then convert it, but y is equal to 2x plus 2. So I know that in standard form, my a must be positive. So I need to move my y over here and my 2 over there. So when I do that, I end up with 2x minus y is equal to negative 2. This is the math behind it, people. You want to subtract 2 from both sides, and you want to subtract y from both sides. All right. You just do all that together. Cancels out. These two cancel. So you get 2x minus y equals negative 2. All right. There it is. Standard form for you, slope intercept form. You should already know. Oh, what am I talking about, y'all? This is an inequality. Look at me. Ooh, ooh. So I can't just do that. I should have paused the video. Y'all, that's 12 minutes. I'm not going back and redoing this video. So what you're going to do here, you're going to go back and find my little mistake because Mr. O'Neill forgot this is the inequality. So when Mr. O'Neill should have wrote it, he should have wrote it as y is going to be, this is in the lesser region. It's below the line. Y is less than, it's a solid line, equal to 2x plus 2. So in standard form, it would have been 2x minus y. And notice that my mouth is open to the x, so it needs to stay open to the x. And then my negative 2 over here. Again, the mouth is open to the side of the x. I did not move the x. I kept the x the same, so keep my sign the same, okay? So it's going to be 2x minus y is greater than or equal to negative 2. This is the same thing. Y is less than that, but if I move the y over, y is not going to be greater. All right? So let's do another one in slope intercept form. So let's do this one down here. Okay, so this is my origin. My M is, well, that's my B. My B is going to be 0. My M is going to be right here. So we're going up 1, 2, 3, to the right 2. So 3 over 2. So my equation, let's say inequality. So this is above, it's y is greater, it's above the line, and it's not equal to, so y is greater than 3 halves x, 3 halves x, and it sounded like my tone was about to say it's plus 0, but I changed my mind. Y is greater than 3 halves x. So that's how you do these problems. You're going to do these last three on your own. You can go back and refer to the other problems. I really don't have time to show y'all the other thing that I was going to show y'all, but I'm going to do it now anyway. So when you go back and graph these, this is blank. X minus y. So in standard form, it's not in slope intercept form. So because we're trying to get a true statement, in order to know where the shade is wherever it's true. So if I put in 0, 0, say for instance, I put the order pair 0, 0 in, okay, and I have my line. I start at 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do this in the next 30 seconds. I think I can. So if 0, 0 is a true statement, 0, 0 is right here. So if 0 minus 0 is greater than negative 4, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 is greater than negative 4. That's true, everybody. So I know that I'm going to shade where it's true. And I know y'all don't get that because it's only like 6 seconds left. So that's the way I could do that. Okay, I'm done. Mr. O'Neill, I'm out. It's time.